Yo, Ava. Eve. I don't know, I always say Ava. Uh, Eve, how's it going? I briefly mentioned you on in the comments section of Rita McLeod's video when he was talking all incel and stuff. I was just like, yo, you actually have like this really based viewer who's like both pretty and an ethicist, so means based is fucking smart. So I was like, yo, Rita, my dude, you're actually wrong. Some of your subscribers are awesome women. So when it comes down to it, there are some cool people in that community who are women. So, ew. Rita's wrong, but he's also based as fucking right about most things. So, he says a little bit of hateful takes some women every once in a while, which are 50-50, They're a little right, and then they're a little wrong. And when he's all Schopenhauer-y, I'm like, based. But when he's like a little too incel mode, I'm like, yeesh. Then again, like Arthur Schopenhauer was like the biggest incel ever, like so who knows, man? Like, yeah, yeah. I'm not an incel. I've got like laid like a couple days ago, but like at the same time, G Dizzle. I'm sorry, but when they they do kind of ruin my mood sometimes. So Rita does have points, but when it comes down to it, so he's kind of a little bit. He's a little too incel. He's a little too far gone sometimes. But then again, if I was a homeless man who got like dunked on by like every attractive woman in my life and was homeless and not getting laid, I'd probably be an insult too, man. I'm not gonna lie. So I can't lie. I'd probably be an incel if I was homeless. It's my destiny. Move to Texas and become a homeless incel. About to have a shot of tequila with some grapefruit juice. Thank you so much for that comment, but I have to agree with him. When 99% of women suck, it might as well be all of them. No, I mean, you're 100% right, but I also don't like when people say generalize and say all because it makes the image of alphaism look bad. But you're right. I mean, yeah. So I don't mind. That's why I said I don't mind because he's kind of like still like you're still right. It's like, but at the same time, it's like when you say it all, it does have like this little bit of connotation of just like all. And you're like an example of like a real based lass who's not part of that all, and so it's just kind of like, well, clearly not all. We got Sprinkle here, who's like a real G. So, but yeah, and you're welcome for that compliment. No, it's such comment. It's always there you go. Meow. Marco, for the camera, you adorable little Jesus. Or just rub your face against it. Okay. Just rubs his face against the microphone.
There's nobody online right now.
Yeah, I guess no one's online, but let's try this one more time. Okay, I'm trying. Love some cat action. Me too, man. Here, I'll bring him up here to say hello. Hi. He's adorable. Marco. Something strange for a piece of change. Tiny, tiny says something strange for a piece of change. Don't know what that means, triple tiny, but when it comes down to it, I agree. Sometimes you gotta do something strange for a bit of change, like activism or like nuking the planet. Like, you know that one dude in Mission Impossible Nuclear Fallout? He was kind of bait. No, I'm joking. Neither do you. What? Am I polyamorous? Well, I wasn't, but I kind of in recent times was just like, you know what, fuck it. Basically, once you become like lonely and single long enough, you're just kind of like, I guess I'm polyamorous. Just means you're open to dating multiple people at once. That's pretty much what I was in the past saying. I was just like, it just means you're a hoe with extra steps slash disguise of modern, like, like, I was like, I basically just thought that it was just being a hoe with the guy's modern acceptance, but now I'm just like, hey, who gives a damn? Even if it is being a hoe with the guy's modern acceptance, I'm lonely as shit, man. I'm willing to be a hoe. So, but I don't really think that. I kind of do, though. Are you polyamorous, my dude? And if so, what's it like being polyamorous? Like other perks? Well, unexpected perks. I mean, a threesome is definitely a easy threesome is definitely a perk. So If you're saying I'm fine, thank you, Tiny. I appreciate it. Don't make me embarrassed. I blush. I blush. Just kidding. But when it comes down to it, I appreciate the compliment, and so do I, my dude.
Right, I have a peacekeeper charge rifle center.
A peacekeeper charge rifle.
Yeah.
I got the Havoc with the turbocharger and triple T. And I guess I have a sniper rifle. I just heard a weird thing.
Not care package.
I just want to go wherever a fight's gonna be at, but I don't want to be running top of it. So. See, I think I'm fine as well at tiny triple, but when it comes down to it, women only partially agree. Well, here's the thing. I actually was once told that I'm a solid 8 to 9 on looks, but if you talk to me for more than like 5 minutes, then it drops like a 7. So, it's just how it be. You're very handsome from all the angles I've witnessed. Thank you, Eve. I appreciate it. Testing 1 2. Okay, you can hear me now, I'm assuming. As I was saying, I don't know. I'm not really sure what you have not been able to hear at this point, but I'll just respond to everything from top to bottom real quickly. Do I have a Cash App? No. Do I have a sibling? Fuck yeah, his name's Colin.
Cash App me, I guess like Cash App,
Um,
but I'm not gonna. If I need to send you Cash App, 'cause I'm not gonna put it in my bank account. Just Cash App.
what are you consuming, Ava? Because I can't guess. If it's something, I imagine something vegan. Because if I remember, you said you're vegan. If it's not, then shame on you. But um, if it's something vegan, hell yeah, glad. If it's something like an animal or a fish that you caught, I'd be like, wow. But at the same time, basically like waifu, like goddamn queen, catch those fucking squirrels or fish or like whatever you want to catch. Like yeah, that's hot. You know, women who catch things, like hunt things. I used to think that was a turn off. Now I'm just kind of like, damn queen. You know, you see, it's all a matter of perspective. Once so so whatever you're eating, tofu curry with rice. Okay, that sounds delicious. Tofu curry. Mm.
Curry's really not vegan, I don't think.
Colin, curry can be
It's not
vegan.
very.
Curry can be vegan.
It can be vegan.
Yo, that sounds delicious though.
It does
Yo,
sound delicious.
my brother says it sounds delicious also. We both think that, even though it's leftovers. Damn, I don't like consuming things. Butthole. I almost assumed that was supposed to say butter, but
Grant will do the booty maneuver for anything.
Colin says I'll do the booty maneuver for anything. Yeah, basically, I'll drive an hour and a half to get booty. But when it comes down to it, will I eat ass? Hell yeah, I'll eat ass. So I don't know. I don't know about you, Eve. You may not like consuming things with. I don't like consuming things of a butthole, but oh, she says I don't like. She says she doesn't like consuming things of a butthole, but I say I will eat ass, but I will not. I will also eat things with an ass, so long as they're being killed via my means. Yeah, it's vegan. They use coconut milk. See, Colin told you they use coconut milk for the curry. Plus, coconut milk is sweet, so it adds a little bit of that, like, we to it. A little of that. What's it in French? It's a little like pizzazz, a little bit of flavor town. LOL, eating ass is different. Well, I mean, it's consuming things with a butthole. I mean, so. Hey, Colin, I'm pretty sure eating ass is not vegan.
I
Just
eat her
kidding.
pussy out, then fuck her in the ass, maybe. But I'm not even in anal.
Colin, if you really think about it, the mouth, the lips, and the asshole are basically just one big tube. So the moral of the story is when you kiss someone, it's basically just like eating ass. So I mean, there's not much of a difference. Ova East gets it. It's like eating ass is basically just like French kissing a woman, or a man, I guess in your case, Ava. So if like uh Ava, I don't know what I'm saying, Ava, Eve. So Eve, if you ever want to know what eating ass is like, I've heard it's like French kissing. More of the story is I wouldn't know, but
French kissing's like tongue, right?
yes, Colin,
But
French kissing
tongue's
is like
not
that.
that bad as long as they keep eating themselves. That's why I like making out with women.
There you
They're
go,
actually
Colin.
like
Then
good at cleaning themselves.
Colin likes women who groom themselves like cats. Colin, that's not what I said. Colin, you're jumping the ass, bro.
I don't even know if they're in a match.
Yo, I also hate having a digestive system, bro. I wish I had just had like taste buds that like I could turn off and on by like clapping like a clapper, and I could just like taste things in the world, but like not have to eat. And, you know, wonder like I've heard uranium tastes sweet. Like I wish I could just taste uranium. I'd probably still die because I'd probably get radiation poison, even if I like had different taste buds. But who gives a fuck? Dying. No, I'm not dying yet. That's a wonder. That's a wonder. Uh, I wouldn't want myself like a cat. Too sure it's taken. Understandable, yeah. I mean, to be fair, if I had the ability to groom myself like a cat, maybe I'd do it. If I had like fangs, then I could like bite people and like give them like bacteria infections, and that'd be pretty metal. Like I'd be like, I'd feel like I'd be like a Komodo dragon. Imagine just running at people with all fours, like a fucking like Wendigo or like Skinwalker or some shit, and then you just like bite people with your like weird ass bacteria teeth. That'd be pretty metal. I would do that. I would just tackle random people in like park and just bite them and give them weird infections, and they would die. It's the way a primordialist must do life. See, this is what my brain's like. It's just cracked out. Just because I'm tired. Dude, our whole team did a total of 10 damage.
We didn't land until we were dead.
I know we didn't land till we were dead, but still, we did a total of 10 damage. That's like, we get punched and like, how do you do 10 damage? You like, describe like a P2020 and just go pop. I feel like even that would do like 23 damage. How do you do 10? Anyway. Anyways. We're gonna do one or two more matches, and then we're gonna. Oh, I said a 30-minute Q&A, and it's exactly 30 minutes when I looked at the screen there. Oh my goodness. And we're gonna do one more match, and then depending on if I'm tired or not, we're gonna go upstairs and potentially do a little bit of red light session and continue the Q&A, or I'm just gonna go to sleep right away. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I'm a little loopy.
Apparently, I'm better at the mode than I like a. Oh, never mind.
Oh, look at. Cal, my top three guns are the wingman, the
You're a drop warrior. My brain are the R301.
triple take.
The longbow. I'm gonna be leveling up the Hemlock, the car, and the R45.
Apparently, a P2020. I just kind of kick ass at the P2020. Apparently, what the fuck?
What level? What level is it?
Lex 3 weapons. I don't know. Doesn't say, but
That's it, Brandon. You gotta go with the first one.
first three are 11, 10, and 9. So I mean, I guess it's probably like 7 or 8. Before you that, read my last comment. Uranium bombs. You should taste Uranus. Hey. I'm pretty sure my anus probably just tastes like, if I were to have like a nice clean anus, would just taste like my mouth would taste basically, because they're all the same thing as I said. Yeah. I wink to this eye. So, moral of the story is, Brain tastes sweet, bombs taste neat, and this ass tastes like nothing, I guess, because his skin has a neutral taste to the taste buds. So T poses my ass tastes superiorly like water. They call me water at. I'm gonna I'm gonna call myself hydration ass from now on. Yup. This channel name is now hydration ass, because we're all about booty staying hydrated, tasting just like how we hydrate. Watery. That was the weirdest noise I could have made in that moment, but I think it really expresses how much water we like on this channel. A lot of water. Water's the way.
My name's Woke Water.
Your name is Woke Water. My name is Hydration Hippie. And my name on Discord used to be Remember to Stay Hydrated, but then, well, no, it's Gosh, I Love Water. And now it's just ApostleO'Ultron, because ApostleO'Ultron is just a way better name. It just like reminds me of how I'm in the Apostle of Ultron, apostle of my boy, he who is like
What was your apostle?
pain.
You don't know what it
In fact, we'll put some Ultron stuff on just because worship the leader.
is. Nowhere.
Would you eat a shirt that says "I eat ass"? And how self-conscious would you be about it? Well, I don't know. I guess I would eat a shirt that says that, but I don't really wear too many graphic tees. But if I had a shirt that says that, I would totally wear it. And would I be self-conscious? Probably. I'd feel like I'm harassing people, or like sexually harassing people. But at the same time, I'd also feel like I'd be like displaying my chat energy of like just being like, yo, I eat ass. And people be like, God damn, this man eats ass. So, who knows? Let's just watch some.
Tony Stark created Ultron, but Ultron only saw one path to peace.
Solo one pass in peace. The what if of Ultron is just base.
Or of the Mind Stone, Ultron began.
Primitive mind would fail to see the distinction, which is why you have to die. At last, peace.
Peace.
Fascinating.
just fucking kills Thanos.
There are worlds beyond my.
See, I'm gonna skip this. I'm just gonna go to Ultron's greatest things. We're too busy fanboying over Ultron. Trump was right. See, I just fucking love the little scenes of Ultron.
You're afraid
Of
You.
of death. You're the last one.
You were supposed to be the last. Stark asked for a savior and settled for a slave.
I suppose we are both disappointments.
I suppose we are.
Humans are odd. They think order and chaos are somehow opposites and try to control.
It's funny how when you first watch this, you're just like,
There is grace in
Vision,
their faith.
what a base man. Then you watch this as an F-list, you're just like,
They're doomed.
Ultron.
Yes.
Ultron's the way.
But a thing isn't beautiful because it lasts. It's a privilege to be among them.
You're unbearably naive.
Well, I was born yesterday.
Well, I was born yesterday. And he's just like, ah, fuck you. Ultron being a hysterical maniac. Or like, Ultron just being pure amazing.
To end the Avengers.
To end the
Come to save
Avengers.
the world. But also,
Yeah. Sorry, this is my favorite of the MC movies. Is
Had to kill the other guy.
have to kill the other guy.
of course not. I'm already there. You'll catch on. But first, you might need to catch Dr. Banner.
I only deal with the man in charge.
There is no man in charge.
Let's talk business.
You've wounded me. I give you full marks for that.
But,
Like the men said,
what doesn't kill you?
Fucking rips himself
just makes me
apart.
stronger. I'm on a mission.
What mission?
Peace in our time. Come to confess.
Peace
your
in
sin.
time. Just
I don't know how much.
I love how
time
his
you got.
version of
more
Peace
than
in
you.
Time is just end all life on Earth. It's just
Have
based
you
as
been
fuck.
juicing?
Purge me from your computers. Turn my own flesh against me. It means nothing. When the dust settles, the only thing living in this world will be metal.
Junior. You're gonna break your old man's heart.
If I have to.
If I have to.
Nobody has to break anything.
Clearly, you've never made an omelet.
You beat me by 1 second.
Look at me. Do I look like Iron Man Stark?
Just cuts off
I'm
his
sorry.
fucking.
Oh, I'm sure that's going to be okay. I'm sorry. It's just I don't understand. Don't compare me with Stark. Oh, for God's sake.
You said we would destroy the Avengers.
The Hulk just comes
Make a
at him.
better world.
It
Just
will
like,
be.
ah.
When everyone is dead.
That is not. The human race will have every opportunity to prove.
And if they don't?
Ask Noah, the most versatile
Ask
substance
Noah.
on the planet, and they used it to make a frisbee.
And if they don't?
Ask Noah, the most versatile substance on the planet, and they used it to make a frisbee. Typical of humans. They scratch the surface and never think
Yo, what?
to look within.
Yeah.
1
What's
minute.
vibranium for?
I'm glad you asked that because I wanted to take this time to explain my evil plan.
You know, with the benefit of hindsight, no, leave me alone.
Wait, guys! I'm
Wait, guys, I'm for friends.
They'll understand. When they see, they'll understand. This is exactly what I wanted. All of you against all of me. How can you possibly hope to stop me?
Like the old man said. Together.
See, what's lame about this scene is this sound absolutely just break the fuck out of Ultron. But Ultron's just like
Everyone creates
should have like
something
literally
they
an
like.
infinite army basically.
Men of
He's
peace
just
create engines of war.
unstoppable, but
Invaders
they
create
make him
Avengers.
just beatable for no
People
reason.
create smaller
Which is
people.
because he's egoistic, basically. They beat him because he's
Children. I lost the word there.
egoist.
Strings, so I have
Children.
I'm not tied up to any fun. People create Avengers. People create smaller people.
Children. I lost the word there.
I got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up to any fun.
Just like doing little nurse rhymes.
One path to peace.
I'm terrified of facing my eventual death, says Eve. I am too, Eve. On an intellectual level, I'm a pro-mortalist, but I am just like Ultron. I fear death. I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen after you die. I mean, it could be anything, man. When it comes down to it, it could be hell. Probably not. It could just be more life. It could be nothing, which is both really good in intellectual perspective, but at the same time also kind of like horrifying that like there's like this like absence of like being that like this like being sucks and is horrible, but there's also this kind of like the weird terror of like all I know is being. So like what is the absence of being? So yeah, I understand what you mean by like the terror of death, man. But at the same time, fuck, waking up in the morning, it's just like, yeesh, it's its own goddamn terror. All I'm gonna say is, when I blacked out a few times in life from like passing out from like getting like shots, passed out from yeah, from basically like shots like anxiety and stuff like that from getting like injections, passed out from blood draws, and I've passed out when like, you know, attempting suicide and stuff. So when it comes down to it passing out, absence of consciousness, it's not that bad. It's just like a little blip. It's like nothing happens. It's like so 1 second you're awake and the next second it's like you're like it's like on a different place and a different, you know. It's like I think there was nothing after death. We were just smart animals. Oh, I agree. Yeah. So it's just like So I think if death is like passing out, then it's just like, nothing. It's like a quick little transition, just a little blip. When I attempted to zonk out of life forever, I mean, it was not very unpleasant. I mean, it was fairly. I mean, I'm not gonna say my method. We all know what I did, but when it comes down to it, the method I chose wasn't very unpleasant. At least when I was before I passed out, and then I woke up though, and I was like, ah, dang, I fucking failed. But when it comes down to it, there's certain methods that are not very unpleasant. Not that I advocate for anybody doing violent means to themselves, because if you're listening to this, I'm sure you're probably a person who's an ethicist or potentially could become an ethicist. And if you are an ethicist, then you're a valuable human being. And we need you on this earth to spread the message and be a real Chad, and help the world. So just saying that like death isn't something that should be feared. I fear it. I mean, it's understandable to have fear of it, but like you shouldn't fear it. I mean, death can be quite peaceful and quick, and at the same time, even if it isn't, it's better than the fucking alternative, which is life, which is just yeesh, big old yeesh. So, this is only from an egoistic perspective, we all, even though it's hard to wake up in the morning, waking up is the thing we must do to help others. BRB. Okay, testing 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, I was just saying that it's almost been. I was gonna do this for 30 minutes, but it's been like nearly an hour. So, uh, but I don't think there are really any FLS shirts in all reality. No, I think there's like Stop Having Kids has a lot of merch. So I have some Stop Having Kids shirts, like ones that say like join the vasectomy club and like vasectomies prevent abortion when I go to like certain rallies. So when it comes down to it, yeah.
But also, you just kind of got into style for like what you believe in.
Basically, Colin said, yeah, just kind of got in style when it comes to anti-natalist wear. So it's like there might be stuff out there, but I just don't know about it.
I've been working on
So,
for like 2 years now, 3 years.
so who knows, man? I don't know. There might be stuff out there, but if there is, I'm unaware of it. So,
I'm on my like 3rd year brand of buying clothes.
yeah, Stop Having Kids is merch, so I'd recommend checking out them if you haven't. But I'm guessing you have. So, Stop Having Kids is some good stuff to wear. Other than that, I wish Gary had like outfits or like some other lists would have outfits, but they don't. So
Right, if I just figured out how to
maybe
make
I'll
clothes,
make
would you want
one.
me to make clothes?
No, maybe I'll make a shirt with like
Like Thug Apparel for him.
my little emblem here in the corner, and like there's like a thing that you can have, and then like essentially it'll just like say like something like I'll be able to like think of like a slogan, like a little like. It would probably like say like antisocial like on the top, and then like F list like below a logo, and then some like something in the back like would be like I don't know, man. Like could we get like jazzy with it, like find like the anti-life equation from like DC Comics or something, like see if we can get like the logo of that like splashed down there and stuff like that, and bing bang boom, like we get really into like some like cool design or something like that. Who knows? I have ideas for stuff I can just pop in my brain like really quick, but like who knows? Anyways, we're going for an hour and 1 minute, so I have plenty of cool designs for like F-list shirts, like where it's like ideas where it's like having DNA helixes and like the snake like eating its own tail being like ripped apart and stuff, and like I have a bunch of ideas for like shirt designs that are pretty cool, but who knows? If you make one, I'll buy one. Oh hell yeah! If I if I ever become an artist, I'll totally design a shirt like that. Here's the thing. I don't know. Maybe maybe I can get someone to design a shirt for me, and then I'll sit there and make the print, and then bing bang boom. But yeah, if I make a one, I got one sale. So hell yeah. I will think about making merch once I get to 100 subscribers or something like that. I'll be like, cool. Maybe I'll make merch.
Did you know that I have more CoinMarketCap followers than YouTube subscribers? Okay, well, I do have like 7 subscribers on CoinMarketCap.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, it sounds like a plan. Make some merch once I hit 100 subscribers. Or looking at merch today. And then how do you do now, Spirit Oyster? Spirit Oyster, I'm just about to end the stream, my dude. But howdy at the same time. Good morning. But I'm about to end the stream, but I'm gonna potentially make merch for the channel once we get to like 100 subs. We're like thinking about like releasing it or something. Like well, once we get to 100 subs, like 150 subs or something like that, I'll be like, here's some merch. So idea, release merch. Um, yeah.
Stepped on a spider.
Colin stood on a spider. Anyways, goodbye, y'all. Take care. Love y'all. Not really. I'm psychopath, kind of, but love you all in spirit.